Hi, Sahas. So today we are completing the program and I'll be asking you a few questions. We will be showing you your testimonial to other clients who really want to enroll. Are you comfortable in that? Are you okay to share this recording with everyone?
Sure.
Thank you so much for your permission. Sahas, tell me, what's your biggest challenge in communication before joining this program? What was the biggest challenge you had? And after joining, what things you have achieved?
Speaking in front of a large and unknown crowd was uncomfortable, right? I had this conversation before I started these sessions, and especially the preparation, whatever I was doing, always felt it's not sufficient. I could not get structured thoughts out on the spot. It was difficult for me, right? The delivery of that speech would always feel scattered. And especially with the techniques and the frameworks I have been kind of learning from this session, I'm able to structure my thoughts well. I'm able to deliver my speech well, right? And I don't have that fear of speaking in front of large crowd anymore.
So what's a specific change or breakthrough you felt happened in one of the situation, if you can share with us, where you have achieved a major win through speaking?
Since I think it's been for 3 4 months, I've had several opportunities to speak again in front of large crowd. The one I where I felt that I did not have any fear, which I had earlier, is around in March. I had to speak in front of a large crowd, about 300 400 people. Right, I prepared well, and I had some of these frameworks at my disposal to kind of frame my speeches, and there was something called as technique that I used to kind of calm myself down. And that's session happened. It went very well. I was able to speak clearly, hold the room, right. I think it would have been harder because it was for a longer duration, considerably longer duration. It would have been harder if I had not practiced some of those techniques, or if I'm not conscious about what I'm framing for this speech. I think that's the most recent one I could say. And after that, I have had several sessions like that, and I'm confident every time I'm speaking in
I
front of
love
others.
it. What you like most in this program?
I think the way Shweta approached in this coaching is slightly different than the usual ones. She was not just giving the framework or techniques for communication. She was trying to get the root cause of it, right? I remember the first session where we were going deep to understand what is the problem, what is triggering that fear, anxiety, and all of it. And every session, right before we start the actual classes, she'll spend some minutes to understand how did my week go, and she kind of helps me understand or kind of tackle those by doing her own techniques. Say it could be meditations, or she will kind of coach me, ask me questions, and get answers out of me. So it is not just a communication or English speaking course or public speaking course, but she gets to the root cause of those issues and tries to help with that.
If I ask you that the confidence level you had before starting the program and you have now, and you have to rank in on the scale of 0 to 10. So what was your number before and what is your number after joining this program?
Say I did have the confidence issue in, while I had to speak in front of large crowd, right? I would say uh, before the program it was a 3 4, right? Now with all these techniques and the sessions which I have already delivered, I am confident to go up to 9, right? And there is always room for improvement. All these techniques, frameworks, we have to keep on practicing, or else it will go in vain. So a significant jump in the confidence.
What do you say about our community group practice? Did you enjoy all those practices?
Yeah, I love those, and I have requested Shweta to add me in all the community group practices in future as well, right? I think I have been part of few weekend community group activities. First thing is it's very good to connect with people, new people, understand perspective. Also, because you're kind of interacting with new people, and you're kind of working towards the common goal of say improving your communication, public speaking skills. You feel confident, you feel comfortable, you won't you would want to do more, because that will start showing results immediately. Your communication, your public speaking, all of it will show significant improvement.
Okay, so I want to ask you something. Many of the clients who come in, they say how one-to-one coaching will work in public speaking, how I'll improve. I don't have people to practice, how I'll do it, how I'll get the confidence to speak in large audience. What do you say about it? Like you have been in this program, you finished this program. So what's your take in that? Is it possible to have a transformation through one-to-one coaching? And is it good?
I do think, yes, right. These one-to-one coachings certainly help, because you're trying to solve some of the core issues of yourself, which is hindering your ability, right? It could be anything. It could be speaking in front of large crowd. It could be speaking fluently, and there are cases where you need to say something in the form of a story, right? You need certain frameworks, right? All of these will you will kind of get a personal attention. You will kind of get a customized solution. You can make the most of it when you are in this one-to-one coaching. So I would say yes.
You can speak in front of large audience even if you are doing the one-to-one program, right?
Correct. Exactly. Yeah.
The last question I would ask is tell me when you invested, it's not a small investment which you have done in this program. It's a huge investment. And many people think before investing this much amount. So what do you recommend that people should invest this much amount? And is it worth to invest this much amount in this program?
I feel certainly it's worth investing for this program, because you're investing on your skills, right? You're investing on yourself, as you, right, whatever, depending on the profession and your goals. If your job requires, if your role requires for you to improve your communication, improve your public speaking skills, right, improve your storytelling skills, you have to work towards it. And considering the amount we would spend everywhere else, right, if you can spend that for your own growth, spend that for your self improvement, it's always worth the investment.
So thank you so much. Would you like to recommend our program to somebody in your circle or
Certainly, I
whom would
do
you
have a
like
couple of my
to?
friends I have referred. Anybody in future as well, whenever I come across and they have this goal of getting better at their communication, I would certainly recommend this program, Vichveta.
Lovely. Thank you so much.